The fun and games on Capitol Hill in our nation's capital, the swamp, the cesspool, continue on. Not only are the political parties fighting over the budget, of course, they've never balanced the budget. It continues to break all records, huge amount of interest paid by the US government, contributing to inflation. You see it with gas prices, food prices, and everything else. But also now, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and James Biden coming forward are people inside of the IRS who say that the whistleblowers weren't telling the truth when they say that the prosecution of Hunter Biden in Delaware by this corrupt US attorney, now special counsel David Weiss, was rigged. Well, you can expect that from coming inside of the IRS because the people that came forward still work there. And they probably were coerced and threatened by people in the Biden White House to do that or offer something of value, perhaps bribes. But who's promoting this unbelievable tale? The Communist News Network, CNN, a despicable network that basically is just a propaganda organ for the left. Now, I've had my issues with Fox News, certainly, but nothing approaches the Communist News Network and its sister, MSNBC. The motto of MSNBC used to be, lean forward. I said tongue in cheek, maybe it should be bend over. Because here's what we're dealing with. We're dealing here with a situation where you not only cannot believe our so-called government with regard to anything it says, but you can't believe anything you read in the news. Now, in recent years, particularly in my private practice, I had to bring a number of defamation lawsuits against the media, and those are going forward. And I have actually brought cases, and the media has come to its knees and settled those cases, some of them. But it is time that we demand the truth from every aspect of our society, because we have become not just a lawless society, but a lying society. Not our supporters, not people that stand with me at Freedom Watch, but frankly, the majority of this country, regrettably, does not know how to tell the truth and doesn't want to tell the truth, and it permeates all of society. We have a leftist media strike force. Go to freedomwatchusa.org and support that, because the biggest problem outside of the courts and the corrupt judges that I talk about on a recent basis is the media, which deceives the American people, which prevents the American people from getting the truth. And that's why I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute with tax-deductible contributions. We are your media watchdog, in addition to being your Justice Department. We don't hesitate to bring lawsuits with reporters. In fact, I tell leftist reporters when they call me for a comment, I say, you better get it straight or you'll be sued within 24 hours. And that's the way it's got to be. And that's the way it needs to be, because we need justice. And you can't get justice when people are out there lying to the American people, tainting jury pools, and influencing corrupt judges to do whatever blows their way in terms of positive media coverage. So this is a podcast today, which is a little bit different than the rest. I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, join our leftist media strike force. We need to keep the media honest, particularly despicable media networks like CNN, the Communist News Network. Get my book, It Takes a Kind of Revolution. I have a section about the media in that from all sides. I'm critical of all of the cable networks and others because they simply lie to the American people and they do the bidding of our very compromised and corrupt so-called government, whoever's in charge at the time. God bless you. God bless your family. Remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. Now is the time to rise up. We need to clean out the rat's nest, which is destroying this country, and we need to do it quickly, or we'll have nothing left. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, thank you for listening to me.